Hi, I'm interior designer Julie Fergus, and in this video I'm going to give you a tour of a kitchen remodel that I've designed. And where the camera is right now was a solid wall, so we couldn't even take this video in this format before because this was a solid wall and the room wasn't open like it is now. So that was the biggest reason for this remodel, was to remove this wall. And it did require some structural elements. There is a steel beam here. We had to do a new column with a new footing down through the basement. So it was not a small project, but that was the key reason why this kitchen was being remodeled. So let's look at the layout. This is a classic L-shaped kitchen with a center island. We have the sink, dishwasher, the Ranger microwave, and the refrigerator. Now this is a great layout for one cook because they can be over here in the work triangle, and the center island keeps visitors in the kitchen out of your work triangle and just there participating by watching and not having to walk through. And keeping the refrigerator at the end of the L is good because people can pop in and out of the kitchen and not be in the way of your main work area between the stove and the sink. So this is a great layout, and this is one that if it works in your space, it'll be a winner. So let's just take a tour of this kitchen. And what we did is we have a quartz counter on the back, and we did tile up to the ceiling for simplicity, and that goes on the L. And the quartz is a great product because it's durable. It gives you a nice smooth finish. The only disadvantage with quartz can be for heat. You shouldn't put high heat items on it, but it is a great simulated stone product for your counter. On the island we did teak with a permanent finish, and this is extremely durable. It's a nice warm surface, and I like to incorporate wood in for the island when possible because it's nice and warm, especially in the winter months. It warms the space visually, and it's also warm to the touch. So those are the aesthetics of the space. We went with white cabinetry. All the trim in the home is white, so this was also visually simple. So let's start here for storage. When you use the space from floor to ceiling, you maximize a small square footage. So this is key to maximize your space if you have a smaller kitchen. And one of the bells and whistles are the rollouts, and they do add to your budget or your cabinet cost, but they're just so functional, and they allow you to access the space, the storage easily. So that is some item where you might want to put as a splurge, so to speak. And then the top typically wouldn't have rollouts. It's just more storage for not your everyday thing. We have tray storage, which I always like to incorporate. So you have cookie sheets and racks and things, or cutting boards that are taller, that's there. And we did an apron front sink. We did a Kohler, and this is a simulated apron front, and it comes to the face of the cabinetry, and the sink is actually deeper on the inside of it. We did the Kohler, the cool Kohler faucet that's articulating and lets you bend in all kind of different ways, so that's pretty cool. And we have the double trash. We have trash for food trash and then recycling, so always like to incorporate in two trash bins. And we have a Lazy Susan here, which, we often have these corners in kitchens, but the Lazy Susan can be really functional, and the important thing is it has the bar on it, so as you rotate it, the items don't fall off of the tray. So that is really, and it's nice when you can get a full, bigger opening like this. It's easier to get in and out of. And then full drawers are great, even if they're narrow, because you can fit a lot of, good kitchen storage. And this is, again, more storage for glasses over here. Your non-essential, non-everyday things are typically above the fridge, but I like to pull it out and utilize all that space. And the island, we did storage on this side. Let me come around over there. So this is for, you can kind of think of it as maybe more of your china cabinet, but we did rollouts in here so that you can access all of that deep space very easily. So again, they do add to your cabinet budget, but look, you don't even have to get on the floor. You can just pull it out and reach in. So this is very efficient use of space. We did do wine cubbies on the end there. And let's see, oh, and then over here, as my cameraman comes around, I always like to have a lot of drawers. So this is an example of how we use drawers for dishes. And it's just easy, you reach in, your dishwasher is here, so this is a really good solution. And this is another cabinet that has rollouts, and again, if you can fit rollouts into your budget, that is a big plus. So that is the kitchen, and it's open to the rest of the home now, so if that's one of your biggest challenges of a wall, you can rework your kitchen to free up a wall so that it's still functional and efficient, and let you have probably more storage if you rework it efficiently. So thanks for watching, and you can find me on my website at juliefergus.com.